I'm in Mattapoisett today. I'm a stone's throw from the ocean, which is less than a quarter mile right over that way, Buzzards Bay. And I've been invited on the Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. home site, owned by a family that lives about a half a mile from here. 2 cellar holes right here and right over here. And these 2 cellar holes were definitely his home site. I'm not sure what functioned as what, but it's all here. The site has been heavily detected in the past, but it was just cleared again after about, I'd say, 15 years of brush growing up in there. And it's now being developed for a home. There's going to be a home built here. So they asked me to come in and collect whatever I could prior to filling it all in. And it'll be gone forever at that point. I got about 2 more hours to dig here. And then tomorrow I'm on to a 1700s house, which should be really nice. And it's only a couple blocks from here. There's a lot of modern rubbish, but this is an old keyhole cover. Beautiful one. I've never seen one like it. It's big and still swivels. Right over the keyhole. Swivel down. How cool is that? And a typical object for homes. This is an umbrella slide, parasol slide. You find at least one of these on almost every site I go to. Interesting relic. Really don't know how it would be used. Obviously quite decorative. This end would have attached to something. Can't imagine what. But nice leaf pattern. 2 sides. Interesting. I don't really know. Found something round. Looks like it's iron. It's got to be a button. Yep, shankage. Well, they say tomback material, but I don't really know. Beautiful coat button. This signal is the highest tone I've had in all afternoon, or all morning. It's not clean, so it's probably some kind of piece of trash, but thought I'd get it on film anyway, just in case. It really was a high tone. Says it's still quite a bit deeper in the hole. Seems to be out. Oh my, it's round. And there we go. That's why you dig those tones. You already see 1 cent. I don't even have my glasses on. Well, that's a wonderful sign. Wow, very cool. US large cent. It's probably a later one, judging by the thickness. But let's clean it up and get back to you. I'm glad I live dug that one. Just first high tone I've heard all day. Yeah, it is a later version. US large cent. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks like a braided hair. 1853 possibly. But yeah, that's what we're here for.
You're a patient man.
Oh, I'll do this 15 hours straight.
Oh, 15 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That is a very old, very large button.
Whoa!
You're not going to hurt it.
That. Yeah, it's been around. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
What's it made of?
It's brass.
Brass,
It was
okay.
probably silver plated.
Uh-huh. Well, look at that. I've never seen a penny that big. Wow.
That's what I'm after out here.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah, I'm delighted.
Wow.
They'll be psyched too.
What does
I'm
that
sure.
say? 63?
53. It's a
53?
braided hair.
Uh-huh.
It's a Lady Liberty with braided hair. U.S. large cent.
Uh-huh.
1853. Yeah, it's a fun dig. We'll be back when it's cleared completely and leveled. We've got a few targets out. The history is here, but somebody's been here before me. And I'm at a new permission in Mattapoisett. 1777. And then added on to by Captain Nathaniel Cushing in 1809. So the potential here is pretty great. Hopefully the grounds are still virgin, but they never seem to be. I'm definitely late to this hobby. So we're going to have a snoop around here today, see what's going on, and if there's relics in the ground, we'll see in the first hole. And hopefully this will turn into at least a 1 or 2 day dig. And I know it's going to lead to more properties on this street. 1777, first hole, right by the front door. This was a mid-tone, and down in the ground about 8 inches, 7 inches. Definitely a horse. Kind of cool. Second hole. Haven't moved far. Just came out of right here, about 6 inches down, and it's round. Beyond that, I don't know. It sure looks like a coin to me. Wow. I think I've already seen a matron. And there she is. It didn't take long. 2 holes. It's quiet out front here, but apparently there's coins here. That'll clean up fine on that side. Nice. Great start. Love it. This neighborhood is going to be so much fun. Yep. 1832. Must be a matron. So the front yard has been very quiet. So I brought out a much bigger coil. I brought out the 15-inch for the nocks, and I'm going a lot deeper. This particular target was almost a full pinpointer down, and really just a scratchy little tone. Just pulled it out, and it's intact cufflinks, which is very cool. And there's definitely something on it. It's a lot of green, which I love. But I'll brush them off and give you a closer look in a second. Nice. Wow, these cufflinks are beautiful. Green is some kind of an inlay. It is, they are gorgeous. Obviously they need a lot of cleaning. So beautiful. Yeah, that is the prettiest set of cufflinks I've ever dug. I'm getting all modern change. I came straight across here, and now I'm hitting iron again in this area, which the original barn was up this way. So they came down through here. This was very compacted in here. Obviously been used for many years. Pull the button out right on the edge of this eroded area that they use for a path back to the back fields. But that's a pretty old button. I'm not sure if it's tomback. It might be. Might be spun back by the looks of it, but that would put it in the 1700s. But I love them. Love those old coat buttons. Yeah, looks like a garter clip to me. I'm not sure how old that is. Easily identifiable. I'm starting to get horse tack for the first time. First piece I've found on the property, and I've been here probably over an hour now. This is a favorite find of a lot of hunters. You don't see them very often. You don't see them look like this very often either. Beautiful little skeleton key. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That is a really nice one. Rang up a 20. Swung over at 20, 20, 20. Normally Indian heads rang up 18, 19, but absolutely an Indian. 1 cent. Oh yeah, I'll get a date. I'll get a date as soon as I put on my old man glasses. 1880. 1889. 1889 Indian head. Pulled this thing out. Some kind of a little brooch or pin. Probably a pin. Yeah, looks like a pin. Needs a good cleaning, but I'm sure that'll be very pretty when it's restored and shining once again. Nice. It's got some age to it too. Saw the imprint first. Thought, what would make that shape? Then I looked down the hole. And of course, that's what would make that shape. Ooh. Got an initial on it. An A. That's cool. I like that. This may be a silver spoon. Looking a lot like a silver spoon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Beautiful A on there, scripted in. Pulled what I think is an umbrella slide. Just a little larger section of it. And collapsed on one side. Could be wrong on that, but I suspect, yeah, that's what it is. But it looks like it might be a clip in the back. It might have had another piece to it. Might have been like a little, some type of a sash buckle or a brooch. Interesting, huh? Might have been some kind of a sash buckle, but it's probably late 1800s, maybe early 19. Yeah, this hole is making a lot of noise. It turned out to be a modern penny, giving me a high tone. And the mid tone looks like a pocket knife. Yep. Little rust on there. There's all kinds of mixed signals coming out of this hole, but worth digging. Pocket knife and a penny. Little winding mechanism, and now this. I just can't get away from this area. Now these two must go together somehow. But these two are in the same hole. But in amongst the rusty metal and the glass, the machine picked up that. It looks like a lantern part, but don't know yet. Yeah, probably a Wicked Vance. Look at all the glass in here. It was a 30. Thought it was going to be a modern quarter because it wasn't very deep. What the heck? Oh, it's a watch. That's what it is. Yeah, it's the modern watch. After I got past 3 nails, I finally arrived at that. Little fob, a little key fob. Horace Partridge Company in Boston. Discount and charge coin. Interesting. And look what I see in the hole. Oh, it's a high school ring, I bet. Wow. Now that's the way to end the day. Such a fun hunt today. A little bit of everything. Just like you'd expect to find in an old home. Probably going to be my last hole of the day. And there's something round in the hole. Here's the home. Beautiful light. And check that out. I'm not sure if that's going to be visual or not, but a little bit of round sticking out of the side there. Doesn't look like a button to me. Oh yeah. That's a coin. Oh, it's a beautiful shape. Look at that. Wow. Bring that out in the sunlight. See if we can't get a date off it. Oh, it's another beauty. 1 cent. United States of America. Looks like a 2 at the end. It'd be another 1832. Look at that though. Isn't she lovely? What a way to finish the day. It's been a great day. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.